my next question for you, okay, and this is what this whole topic is kind of about, is good design doesn't cost much, but bad design will cost forever. Where did you come up with this idea? Where did it come from?
Well, remember the quote was when we had an offline discussion, right? And I've seen it, and I'm sure intrinsically have been in this situation too. You can kind of run into the situation where there's a nod to design, but there's not really a respect. It costs a product or an opportunity a lot to kind of either leave it out completely, or kind of use the wrong framing of it and not let design bring its full potential. And that part, you see it all the time in products that we get complacent or we get numb to. My favorite example, and I've been working on this kind of in my head for a while, is there's a product that we see in restrooms for dispensing paper towels. And the whole thing is built around how not to use it. But it's counter, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I do.
It's literally counter to how the human person uses it. And it tells you, like, don't do it with one hand. Over here, you got to use two hands. Nobody does that. And for decades, we just go, oh, yeah, I'll just pull it. And then it doesn't work. And then you tear the corner off. It's ridiculous. So that's a really stark example, let's say, of that's just poor design execution, poor design thinking, but there's somehow inertia for that product. And it just keeps going. Now, the same can be said a lot of, and I love this term, legacy auto. There's so many things that are ingrained that you get used to, even though they're extremely clumsy. The whole experience has been reframed, not necessarily with the electric drive platform, but it's really the rest of the technological advances that remove a bunch of friction points